Hi, you are watching 2HP and my name is Ralph. And today we'll not just compare two models, but we'll talk about different concepts and a car creation vision. And who knows, maybe in the end we'll define who's better, Japanese or English engineer. It's obvious that while creating the Lexus NX model, Japanese were fond of emotionality and some kind of aggression and avant-garde. And it's good, as Lexus really needed more emotionality. Soon we'll see if customers will like it, because the first sales volume is quite good. When I look at Discovery Sport, I recognize the family trait of Evoque and Range Rover, and it's perfect as Evoque gives its freshness and Range Rover its solidity and conservatism. By the way, Discovery is created on a base of Evoque, and it's not a developed Discovery model, but a developed model of a Freelander. Remember it, and don't be disappointed, Discovery fans, and be proud, Freelander fans. It's a lot of free space inside the Discovery, the interior is done well, it's laconic and with well-defined color grade in each detail, a lining, a trip computer, multimedia system, the highlights of climate control. So here we have a premium interior. If you are testing the Land Rover for the first time, you might feel some discomfort while using this Jaguar roll button, but be sure, soon you'll like it and even be proud of having it in your car. I would prefer more leather, aluminum and wooden surgeons instead of plastics, especially if we are inside the premium car. The multimedia system was created together with Bosch company, and for a comfortable usage all the bugs might be fixed already. This is the first time that I'm testing such kind of a multimedia system, and everything is clear for me, but some friends of mine are still insisting that it's too complicated. So who's right, I don't know. As I've told you, it's my first conversation with Land Rover multimedia system. It's worth to mention that British engineers have their own approach to car creation, and it differs from German and Japanese one, and let it be. But I don't understand why glass lifters are located so high. To use them, I need to reach them first. As for me, the glass lifters are situated more comfortable in Japanese car, maybe because I'm mostly driving them. Due to the external view of a Land Rover, we have a lot of space at the back seats. Also, 2 more additional seats can be added inside this model. The seats are equipped with a heater. If you have a roof insert in your Lexus NX and your driver is 1 meter 90 centimeters high, he might be careful while getting into the car. as you can be knocked against this beautiful lamp and it will light up, or you will. The interior of Land Rover I would compare to the vintage English Phaeton. The interior of Lexus to the spacecraft. Instead of a laconic idea, we have a great deal of buttons here, and this sitting feet is like whispering, "Hey man, welcome on a fighter boat." The most interesting detail in the Lexus NX interior is this watch and a mirror. And I'm more than sure that you already heard some stories about this mirror surprise, so there is no sense to talk about it anymore. I remember very well the recent test drive of a Lexus RX in USA, when the engineers have announced that they have created the best control tool for a multimedia system, a mouse. The first thing I've done inside the Lexus NX was the detection of this comfortable leather knob, and it's a special arm support for a comfortable usage of a touchpad, the new creation of Lexus company. And now Japanese engineers tell that this new technology is the best one. Maybe, but only advanced gamers might be able to use a touchpad while driving. And of course, it's better not to use any multimedia system while driving to avoid any collisions. All the needed buttons you have on your steering wheel, so drive safely. Land Rover has its personal creation for a multimedia system. You can thumb the pages without touching the screen. Another trick of marketers, whose task is to sell cars. We have more premium materials inside Lexus. Also, phone wireless charging point is here, but not all of the phone models are suitable for it. So before buying the Lexus NX, you need to choose a correct phone model. The Lexus interior is smaller than LR, but it's the same comfortable at the driver's seat. It just has another look. Here everything seems sporty and high-tech. The interior of LR is laconic and conservative, balanced with some kind of exquisite classic. British classic. The multimedia system in LR is located on the central panel. In Lexus, it reminds me the BMW and Mercedes, whose designers always forget to include the multimedia system and put it on each possible free space at the last moment. Such an installation in the interior looks like a white fang, and I don't like it. If I find a small button which will hide the screen automatically, I would be more than happy. Instead of a gearbox roll, we have a traditional shift knob here. And remember that this car is equipped with a CVT. And it's funny, but it works better than such a famous 9-speed transmission ZF. Funny, very funny. The roll button is also here. It helps you to choose an eco or a sport mode. Also, EV button lets you to use the electronic power drive, not for a long time, but at least you'll be able to try it. And here comes a trick. For the first time I saw it in Land Rover model named as Evoque, and Lexus also saw it. So now, to surprise girls, you don't need to spend more cash on Evoque. as Lexus NX is the same in a case if the main in cars for you is an attractive lamp. It's obvious that a camera quantity leader is Lexus NX. Cameras allow you to watch everything all around you. It's a shame of you, Land Rover, still to use such an old version cameras as Kia Rio has. The space at the back seat of Lexus NX we have that much as in the glove compartment of a Land Rover Discovery Sport. But nevertheless, it's comfortable and cozy here. Also, rear seat back can be adjusted good in its way. By the way, I didn't find the seat heater, maybe it depends on a grade. So if you don't have a heater, I propose you to put a coffee or a glue wine into a cup holder. A glue wine, so delicious glue wine. On the asphalt, Discovery doesn't act like a sport car because engineers were trying to find the balance between roading and off-road driving. What I don't like in this 9-speed transmission, produced by the well-known ZF company, for me 6 speeds would be enough. I'm not that clever to use all 9. Remember that your Lexus is a hybrid car, so when you press start button and don't hear that engine works, it's okay as the car deals with the electric traction. Don't be scared. I've got a feeling that Land Rover is faster than Lexus NX, but if we're talking about fuel consumption, Lexus result is 6 liters per 100 kilometers. Of course, even bicycles will overrun you, but this fact won't stop a real saver. Our first test of Lexus NX was held in Germany, and from that time I remember that its suspension was powerful and comfortable. On Ukrainian roads the suspension is rattling a little, and the suspension of Land Rover is almost shaking the car. Why shaking? Because Land Rover is a real fighter, even on the off-road. Lexus NX is not that ambitious and has better driving qualities. Unfortunately, we didn't have enough time for the noise audiometer test, so I propose you to trust my ears detectors. And the winner is Lexus NX. While checking Lexus NX, we found that it was created for the asphalt. And remember, some roads might be good for Toyota RAV4. Jacking is not a test for Discovery at all, and its clearance is 21 cm, that's 2 cm higher than Lexus has. Also, 4-wheel drive helps the Land Rover, so Land Rover is quite a brave car. And here comes slalom, and Land Rover has lost its courage. In this trial, cranky suspension and high center of gravity are real enemies. Lexus NX is not rolling at all, and it's perfect keeping the pass. As a result, Japanese is ahead. This time we haven't turned off the power collars because it's almost impossible. The stability control is not slipping and always ready to help the driver to avoid the uncontrolled side slip. It's evident that the elk test is a hard task for a Land Rover even at a speed of 60 km per hour, but it's passing it successfully. Lexus is passing the test easily. All the control systems work nice. A light skid steering in the proper moments. It was a real challenge to increase the speed up to 70 km per hour, and we started with Lexus as it was more reliable and it's really safe. Electronics rules. Elk test of a Land Rover at a speed of 70 km per hour means the full action of automated control systems, which go into overdrive. If not, you might have problems. Braking, as always, at a speed of 60 km per hour. Lexus gives its best result, 10 meters, on the third try. Discovery's best result is 9 meters 90 centimeters on the second try. The average braking result of Lexus NX is 10 meters 61 centimeters and Discovery Sport 10 meters 63 centimeters. The difference is 3 centimeters, not that much, so no sights. I was not cherishing illusions concerning the Lexus NX acceleration dynamics, as it's a eco car, not an insolent crossover. Its acceleration passport data is 9.2 seconds. As riding qualities are not that good, the result is 10.1 second. What will be the result of a Discovery Sport with the word sport in its name? It's more powerful than Lexus. The torsion torque is 340 newtons against 210. So, the best result of Discovery is 9.3 seconds. LR is almost 1 second faster than Lexus NX and slower than its passport data, 8.2. After acceleration test results, the Discovery fast start wasn't a surprise, and I have done my best while driving the Lexus. But no miracles, Discovery is faster than a hybrid Japanese. Frankly speaking, I hate to lose, so we'll make one more challenge with a new character. Of course, Land Rover doesn't have any chance of success, as 560 German Newtons are ready to compete. So guys, now you'll enjoy the most dishonest drag racing on our planet. The scenic and brutal BMW X6 is tearing the Land Rover, and that was obvious from the beginning. The scientific value of this test is 0. X6 must compete with the same powerful Land Rover. Nevertheless, I feel myself better now. So what is the difference between the English Phaeton and Japanese spacecraft? I guess all of you now understand the Japanese proverb, Fuji has only one peak, but a lot of paths which run onto this peak. And to be honest, we haven't decided which car is better, Lexus NX or LR Discovery Sport, but we exactly know how they will reach the peak, in which way.